Hello, welcome to the stream. I do not know if the audio is working correctly. It says it is. So we will see if it's actually going. I don't have a way to pull this up on my side. So if anybody's watching this yet, go and let me know if you can hear me or not, because I am talking. And it's very important that I have a stream that works where you can hear me. So, just say something in the stream box. See if I can get it pulled up. Let's see. Here, copy. And there we go. There, and right here. And let's see if I can hear myself. Can I hear myself? Alright. So I can hear myself, but it sounds like I'm very, very soft, maybe. I got the big giant microphone in the way. I can't hear me. Oh, because it went to an ad. Alright, let's see. Okay, that's better. Alright, I can hear me now. Alright, great. Great. Alright, welcome to the stream. I'm streaming from Momocon. You cannot tell because there is no official logos anywhere. You can't see the con at all. I'm in a giant cubicle box. So I can see the con. I can see everything that's going on behind me. Let me see. I can give you a reflection so you can see it. Right. Oh, there. There we go. You can see the con right behind me. I probably could turn the webcam, but I don't know if that's frowned upon or not. So I'm not going to mess with their equipment and turn it around and showcase what's behind me. But there's a lot of, or in front of me rather, behind me there's some more computers. But there is a lot of games in front of me. There's like this weird Guitar Hero clone game, some kind of Rubik's Cube game. We got Gunslinger Stratos. There's a Zelda-thon going on over there where they play Zelda for charity. So we got all that going on here at Momocon. This will be my last day here streaming, so I will not be streaming anymore after this one. And we're going to go ahead and get things started. So I have been streaming the past 2 days with a Game Boy Advance SP. Now, some backstory on that. Game Boy Advance SP, you can't get that anywhere. You can't just go to your local Toys R Us. You can't go to your Sam Goodies, your Radio Shacks, your Blockbusters, and walk in and say, hey, I want to get a Game Boy Advance SP. You just can't do that. They're going to look at you and be like, you mean the Game Boy? No, you mean the Game Boy Advance SP. Well, Nintendo did something even better. So they said that I had a big surprise waiting for me back at the hotel. And lo and behold, I get there and there's a new package. And they hand me this. What is this? I had to like unwrap it. You get the new plastic smell. I mean, you can smell it right through the mask. New plastic smell. And I had no idea what this was. And so I said, Nintendo, I called them up. I said, hey, Nintendo, Shigeru Miyamoto, what is this? You just sent me the Game Boy Advance SP. And they said, yeah, people were complaining that the Game Boy Advance SP was too small. They wanted to be kind of in between the Switch size and the Game Boy Advance SP size, and then use smaller cartridges. And I was like, okay, well, you know, how did you get this to me so quickly? And they said, well, we were already in the works with this one, and we're calling it the Nintendo DS. And I said, what does that mean? I was like, well, you just gave us the Game Boy Advance SP. What does Nintendo DS mean? And I said, well, the DS stands for dual screen. And I said, dual screen, two screens? I was like, well, how am I going to look at two screens at once? I only have two eyeballs that can't move, you know, like a chameleon. I can't chameleon my eyes. And they said, well, you're going to be looking at one screen and then you'll look at the other one separately at a different time. And I said, okay, well, we'll give it a shot. And so I opened this bad boy up, and sure enough, I signed a bunch of NDAs, so I can't show you a lot of what I'm doing, but this is what it looks like. Pretty cool. Big screen on top, small screen on bottom. They said the small screen is a touch screen. I haven't tried it out yet, but they included a demo of a game called Frisbee Disc Sports Golf and Ultimate Frisbee by Destination Software Inc. I think that's a made-up company, and they just gave me some weird demo of a game. So we'll see exactly what this game is here in just a moment. So I'll give it a shot right about now. Alright, so I'm starting up this game, Frisbee Ultimate Frisbee Original Frisbee Disc Sports. It's got like a dude on the front throwing a frisbee into a basket, and it wants me to press start. So this one, so if you saw yesterday, I had the Game Boy Advance. Let's see if I can get this microphone out of the shot. Can you still hear me? Okay. So yesterday I had the Game Boy Advance SP, and it was a smaller, it looked like an NES controller but smashed down. Well, this one looks like a Nintendo Switch without the extra control stick on this side. So it's like Switch on this side, not Switch on this side. So looks like Nintendo's doing something better with this one to kind of give you a little bit of the same feel. We're going to go ahead and press start. So I can choose between two games. It looks like they included both games on this demo from this company I've never heard of. You can get Original Frisbee Disc Golf or Ultimate Frisbee, and I'm going to choose, let's choose Disc Golf. My options, I can normally on game streams you can show these things, but I have to sign a whole bunch of NDAs and I can't show you these things. So I just have to explain it to you. So like on the top screen, I'm not even really looking at it. It's just kind of like an ad. It's got a guy throwing here, I'll show it to you. It's got like a guy, you can't see it, it's too bright. It's got like a guy throwing a frisbee into a basket. But it's got me some options. We got new game, love game, practice, multiplayer, and options. So choose options first. Options just has music and sound effects. It's too loud here. I can feel the vibration of sounds going on the back of the DS. But I don't actually hear it. I don't know where the volume button is. Okay, it's at max, so I can feel the vibration, but because the con is so loud, I cannot hear the game. So it makes no difference to me whether I'm going to be putting in the music or the sound effects, because I won't be able to hear them. So multiplayer, I assume you just have multiplayer practice. So I don't have a game to load, so I'm just going to hit new game. I can choose a player. There's 4 guys. There's a guy with the purple shirt and a gray baseball cap, a guy with a blue shirt and a red baseball cap, a guy with a red shirt and a blue baseball cap, and a guy with a yellow shirt and a green baseball cap. So I'm going to go with the Mario-looking guy, the guy with the blue shirt and the red hat. He looks like a normal dude, but he's wearing a blue shirt and he has a red hat. Since this is a demo, I'm going to do all 18 holes. I had the choice to do the front 9 holes or the back 9 holes, but I'm going to just do all 18 holes. So that way we have some consistency going on there. It's loading right now. I'm not really sure what part of this. It's kind of taking a while to load. Just trying to. Okay, no, I have to hit the next button. Okay, so it wasn't actually loading. It was just waiting for me to press the next button. All right, says I can throw this thing up to 300 feet. So the first basket, which you probably can't see because it's too bright, it is 288 feet away. So I'm going to throw this thing. Wind is 25 miles an hour. So I think I'm going to throw it. I'm going to try to throw it. Not really sure. All right, so it gives you two options on how to throw this. So you can throw it. Yeah, that 25-mile-an-hour wind just threw me way over the top. So you get two options on how to throw this. You get the option to throw it like full power. So it's got like a bar that's going full power back and forth, and then it's got like a second option to choose to throw it straight left, super left, or straight right, super right, but it's moving between it like a metronome, so you have to hit it like you want to hit it straight so that way you get the perfect shot. But it looks like I'm not good at this game. I threw it. It said it would go 288 feet, but it went 154 feet away from the target, so I'm kind of not better off where I was. So we're going to throw this one again. I'm going to give it like half power, and I threw it straight. All right, well, half power didn't get me there, so I'm going to try it one more time. We'll do half power again. I'm 4 feet to the target, so I almost made it. Par was 3, so I'm going to mess this up really badly. Yeah, I got a bogey. So it looks like it plays like golf. It plays a lot like golf. If you're not familiar with the rules of golf, it's boring. So you can just not remember the rules. The whole point is to get the ball in the hole and the lowest score. The fewest amount of strokes. I feel like I'm going to have a stroke playing this. See, I'm playing another one. The par is 4. The wind is 14 miles an hour, so I'm going to see if I can chunk this bad boy all the way down. Yeah, I'm chunking this thing, and I landed in the rough, but I don't think that really matters because I'm throwing a frisbee down into 14 wind. So I'm going to chunk it again. I just chunked it. It's flying down. I landed in the fairway. If you're not familiar with the rules of golf, the fairway is the part you want to be in because it has the least amount of grass traction. I'm about 326 feet away from the hole. I can throw it 300 feet. Par is 4. I'm on shot 3. We're going to try to get a birdie from 322 feet away. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1, and chunk it. Threw it a straight shot. Here it goes. It's flying, and the 14th wind held it back. I didn't get to it. I'm roughly 68 feet away from the hole. I bet this is about as exciting as golf. Me explaining to you what I'm doing, and you can even see it. So it's like golf but worse. All right, so I'm about 68 feet away from the hole. Wind's 14 miles an hour back. I'm going to chunk this bad boy about half and give it a little twist, and I threw it right over the hole. I messed up. I'm 42 feet away from the target, 14 wind with me, so I'm going to throw it a little bit less than I did last time. We'll give it about a quarter of a shot. Throw it straight. Here we go, right in the hole. Bogey. I got a bogey. So that a bogey is when you don't get par. So you have hole in one. If the par is 5, you have hole in one, albatross, eagle, birdie, par, bogey, double bogey, triple bogey, and plus 4 or 5, whatever. So in a par 4, you only have the option to hole in one, eagle, birdie, par, bogey, double bogey, and so forth. So the goal is to get par or under. And I'm straight hitting bogeys. The par is 3 on this course. I can throw it 300 feet. It gets to be about halfway through the course. Wind's 24 mile an hour against me. So we're going to chunk this bad boy. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and straight shot. It's flying through the air. it got nowhere close to the 300-foot mark. I'm still 270 something feet away, 24-mile-an-hour wind against me, and I've got to chunk this. And here, I just hit an invisible rock. The frisbee tried to fly over a rock, in the game, and it just hit the rock. Rock's down here, frisbee up here, and it hits the rock and falls down. So I don't know. I wasn't smelling what the rock was cooking on that one. I just don't know, guys. This is a lot better than yesterday's demo with bow tie, sun in your hands. I was really excited to play bow tie, the sun is in your hands. Unfortunately, I wasn't able to finish that game because you needed actual sun. So I was not able to play it correctly. I let Konami know that they messed up. They were supposed to send me the sun is in your hands, the copy without the sun adapter in it, and they sent me the one with the sun adapter. And I asked Momocon if they could open up the ceiling and let some sun in, but they said no, that wouldn't work because everybody knows gamers don't go out in the sun, and that would cause pretty much the entire convention to melt. And I didn't want the convention to melt, including myself, so I opted to just suffer. So we're going to try to get this one in 3. And I missed. I did not get the birdie. I'm 32 feet away from the hole. 24 wind against me. I'm going to shoot it. I got a double bogey. And apparently I was not on my birdie shot in the last one like I thought I was. I was just on a double bogey. And checking to make sure that anybody can hear me. I've been on this for 17 minutes, so I hope people can hear me. Yes, okay, great. They messed with the microphone, so it's not acting like it was yesterday. I imagine that my voice probably isn't as loud as it was. Yeah, the audio is probably slightly messed up. It's beyond my control. The microphone is not mine, and it looks like it only works half the time. And so I'm not able to correct whatever's going on with it. It has like a volume switch on it, but I don't think it actually works. Because when I pressed it up and down, it didn't change anything on my end. So yeah, it's one of those big giant condenser microphones or something, but there's a lot of con noise behind me and maybe picking up some of that, and kind of making it where it can't get my voice very well. But overall, I hope it's doing pretty good. Let me see one thing. Where is give me my stream so I can see it. Okay. Alright, cool. Alright, yeah, so anyway, back to what I was saying. So Nintendo decided to allow me to have a Nintendo DS, which is brand spanking new. You can't go to your Toys R Us or Blockbuster and get this. After the feedback we got from the Game Boy Advance SP, they said it was a cool to kind of get that retro feel, but they wanted more of a feel of the Nintendo Switch. So that's what they did. They kept the same retro feel, like a flip phone. You flip it up and down. It saves you in the rest mode, but it gives you more of that Switch look. So you got like, half a Joy-Con here, the other half a Joy-Con here, but it doesn't pop out like a Joy-Con does. Got the home button like normal, but it's on the other side. Start and select are a plus and a minus. It's got this weird gray looking stick. I'm not really sure what the gray stick is. It doesn't do anything. But yeah, I'm stoked about it. They gave me this cool golf game instead of actual like golf, which is boring. They gave me frisbee golf, which is more boring. And so I can now throw a frisbee through the air, uh, which takes like little to no skill, and throw it into a basket. So I'm currently throwing a frisbee 320 feet into 18 mile an hour winds that are against me. And I'm chunking this bad boy, and it is not going anywhere close to where I need it to go. There's a tree in front of me. It looks like a, you won't be able to see it because it's too bright. I can't. That's one thing I wish that they had on this one that the Game Boy Advance had was a button to press to make the light go away. Ooh, had to sneeze. Hope I didn't scare anybody there. But anyway, there's a tree in front of me, and it looks like a 2D sprite of a tree. So I'm just going to chunk this thing as far as I can. And I'm just throwing it into 18 wind against me, and it lands roughly 200 feet ahead of me. Like this game is not being very kind with the ability to throw a frisbee. I just threw it over a rock. Apparently, if you throw it over a rock, it's got the same density as a tree. You can't throw the frisbee over a rock. It will hit it, and it will fall straight to the ground, despite how high your frisbee is. So we're going to throw this one right, there we go. It's going right between some trees. So now I'm on my fifth stroke. It's about 208 feet away from me. Got 18 wind against me, so I'm just going to throw this as hard as I can towards the hole. I threw it. I overshot the hole. I am now in the rough, which doesn't mean anything because I can throw a frisbee. So now I got 18 wind with me, going 70 feet into the hole. If I sink this, I get a bogey, I believe. I did not sink it, so I actually may be on my bogey shot now. I'm 6 feet to the hole. I got a double bogey. That was my 7th shot. So I got a double bogey. That's like getting two over par in regular golf. It looks like it keeps all the same rules of golf, except it makes this more boring. All right, so I'm now in a course that looks like, so the map of the course is mostly grass and trees, but it's moving like up and then to the right, my right, and it looks kind of like the map looks kind of like a backwards Africa. But I'm going to go ahead and throw this. I got 25 wind with me up to the northwest, and I'm chunking it as hard as I can. Here I go, 3, 2, 1, bam! It just goes screaming across the screen. It went way over 300 feet. Finally, some shot in my favor. I'm going to try to throw this between 2 trees. I haven't been successful, but we'll see. We'll see how this goes. I threw it straight into the tree. It did not work. So we're going to try again. I'm about 300 feet away from the hole, which is where my driver is. So if I do this full blast, I should be able... Well, I didn't do it full blast, so I did not get anywhere close to the hole. I am about 100 feet away from the hole now, 25 wind against my back. We're going to chunk this right into the hole. Here I go, 3, 2, 1, and blammo. I overshot the hole by a long shot. 36 feet to the target. 3, 2, 1. Straight shot. Bogey. I got a bogey. Perfect day for golf, if I do say so myself. The pond is looking very sprightly today. The course is looking very green. Everybody out here is throwing frisbees straight to my booth. You can't see the frisbees because they're invisible. But this one, it looks like we have a par 3 is 302 feet with 19 wind moving against me. So I'm going to throw this as hard as I can. I threw it, and the 19 wind didn't really do anything. But I am 60 feet away from the target, so I'm going to throw it about halfway. Oh, I got a birdie! I got a birdie, guys! We got a birdie. First birdie ever made on the Nintendo DS. So I've been making bogeys, double bogeys. I've been really blowing this thing up. But I got the first birdie shot ever made on the Nintendo DS. You can say that right now. Everyday to 100K has gotten the very first in the entire world birdie shot on the Nintendo DS. No one else has ever done it. People will start doing it one day, but right now Nintendo is only allowing me to play this. I did have noticed that this top part is kind of wobbly as I'm moving this, but anyway, first birdie shot ever. All right, hole number 4. It looks. It's a par 4. It's 680 feet away. 22 wind against me. And we're gonna just chunk it. And it's flying. It bounced on the top of a tree. I landed in the rough, but that doesn't matter because disc golf, you don't actually, lose traction of your disc when you throw the disc in the rough. All right, I'm about 308 feet away from the hole, and I chuck it right to a tree. I threw it right to a tree. I'm about 200 feet away from the hole now. 22 wind against me. And I throw it. And I way over through the basket. I'm about 50 feet away from it. 22 wind. About a half shot. Throw it straight. Bogey. Got a bogey. Hey, Octawave. You have the exact same one. Well, I'm here to tell you that you can't have the exact same one because Nintendo is the only one that has this, and they gave it to me. It is not out at your local Blockbuster or your Toys R Us right now. But it's cool that you have the exact same one. I'm glad you got it. Pretty neat. Right now I'm playing Ultimate Frisbee Disc Golf on the Nintendo DS. Now I'm just chunking this. Threw it right over a rock, going over some water. Oh, I went way out of bounds. Apparently it didn't do anything, so I found my disc again. I'm about 56 feet away from the target. Do a half shot. Throw it straight. It doesn't give me any gimmies. Could have had a par. Could have par for the course because I landed right next to the hole, but they didn't give it to me, so I got a bogey. All right, this one we got hole number 9, par 4, 14 wind with me. We're gonna throw this thing as hard as we can. Here we go, 3, 2, 1, meow. Still going, and it landed. It went roughly 400 feet, and so now I'm 316 feet away from the hole. I think I can make this. I think I can get a 316-foot eagle. Here we go. 3, 2, 1, and well, I hit an invisible rock. Invisible rock prevented me from getting an eagle. So now we're gonna try. Hit a tree. Hit a tree. No birdie. Now we're gonna try for a chip-in par. Chip in par. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. I missed. I hit a rock. All right, so I guess we're going for bogey. 3, 2, 1. Or not. I overthrew it. I overthrew the bogey. I was 22 feet away. Now I'm 54 feet away. Double bogey for me. So that's a double bogey is a +2. So if you're familiar with the rules of golf, uh, that's what you get when you suck. You're not good at golf, like I am. But we're playing frisbee golf right now. About 180 feet to the goal. If I overthrow it, I go in the water. So here we go. 3, 2, 1. I didn't overthrow it. I'm 26 feet away from the goal. We're going to try to chunk this bad boy in there. Par for the course. Got the first ever par. First ever par here on Everyday 100K. Oh, that's neat. There's a stylus in this. That'd be pretty handy to have if I was playing a game where I needed to draw. Alright, we're on hole number 11. Hole number 11 is a par 5. The wind is 18 against me. It's about 1,000 feet until I get to the hole. So 3, 2, 1, chunk. Alright, I'm right in front of a rock. When I throw it, I'm just going to hit the rock. So, no matter how hard I chunk this, I'm going to smack that rock. Oh, I didn't smack the rock. So rock physics in this game only work when they're inconvenient for you. It doesn't work when you think they're going to work. Okay, so I'm roughly 308 feet away from the hole. I'm on my fourth shot. This will be for birdie. Got 18 wind against me, so I'm not able to make that, unfortunately. Hey, C. Lewis. Thanks for joining the stream. Alright, so. We have. 18 wind against me, 36 feet. I think if we do a half shot, that should make it par for the course. And that's par for the course, guys, on the Nintendo 2DS. Can't beat it. I mean, the graphics on this look terrible. I think they were trying to do like a 3D, 2D kind of crossover thing. It looks like one of those old apps you would see on a Razr phone, like a Motorola Razr phone. That's kind of what it looks like. I know graphics don't make a game. There's a lot of great games out there that have terrible graphics, like Hello Kitty's Kart Racer and Phoenix Wright. All of those games have terrible graphics, but they're great games. Now, some good games, or some bad games that have terrible graphics would be like Chrono Trigger. That would be a bad one. I think everybody can agree with me on that one. Well, I was going for my birdie shot. I missed it, so now I'm going for par. I'm about 44 feet away. I think I can do a half shot here. Throw straight. I'm just missing it constantly. Alright, got me a bogey. I had the ability to have a birdie shot. I was super close to it. Could have had it. Missed it. Could have had a par shot. Missed it. Got me a bogey. Alright, hole 13 is a par 3. Par 3 is roughly 308 feet away. I got 3 wind, so I should be able to get this pretty easily, I think. Alright, let's go for a hole in one, hole in one, hole in one, hole in one. Ah, I just missed it, guys. 6 feet to the target, 6 feet. So that means I should be able to get a birdie pretty easily. Got a birdie. Got a birdie. Hey, Sat Neo. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Nice to see you here. I don't know why I said meet you. Today we're playing the 2DS. I got the chat up on the screen. There we go. Right up there. So now y'all can see the chat. I don't have to talk about who's saying what. All right, 56 feet to the target. So I'm basically what I'm playing. I'm playing a frisbee golf game right now. Frisbee golf. So it's like regular golf with bad, more bad. And so I'm trying to chunk it into the hole. Man, come on. All right, I got par. Got a par for the course. So it looks like the more I'm playing this demo, the better I am at it. It's not too difficult. So it still has the same mechanic. It's kind of like Mario Golf, where the bar goes up and then down. So you have to let the bar go up, and you hit it, and then the bar goes back down, and then you don't press A again for the bar, because the bar changes from the swoopy one that's doing like this to an arrow to one with a bunch of arrows that are like up, left, right, whatever. It's slowly moving. You gotta choose the angle. It's pretty easy to get the straight shot, I think. But so far, I've been able to avoid falling in the water. I think that's everybody's goal in life, is to not fall in water, unless you're a water person. 154 feet to the target. We're gonna need this 27 wind against me. This will be for a birdie if I get it. We're gonna do a pretty full powered shot. See if this goes. Nope, I overthrew it. It's about 30 feet over. Overthrew it. So now I'm just gonna chunk it in there. And par for the course. That's par for the course. I'm pretty good at doing par for the course. All right, we have another par 5. Par 5, 1,260 feet. Got 6 wind with me. I'm going to throw it as hard as I can because there's no obstacle stopping me from doing this. So I just chucked it into 6 wind. It's moving. Landed really close to the water, but I did not fall in. So we're good there. I'm about to chunk it another 300 plus feet. Here we go, straight shot. I hit the tree, and I landed super close to the water. Super close. We're gonna try to throw it another 300 feet. Here, I'm about 682 feet away from the hole. 682 feet. I just chunked it, and it's landed. No problems. 280 feet now. 280. Roughly 280 feet away. So I'm going to try to get this birdie from 280 feet away. 280 feet, here we go, 3, 2, 1. Oh, man, 10 feet to the target. 10 feet to the target. I mean, really. You can't get closer than that, except in the target. So we're going to try to chunk this very slow. And that's par for the course. Par for the course. So got some par. Not bad at all. All right, we got a par 3. There's a giant tree in front of me. 2 wind, 300 feet. Of course, there's a giant tree in front of me. Oh, how did I? All right, that's not what I want to do. All right, so I got 300 feet. I'm just gonna chuck it. 3, 2, 1. Right into a tree. Oh, I tried to avoid one tree and I hit another one. So I guess I'll just half throw it straight. And I threw it off the screen. I went way off the screen. So it reset me at 52 feet from the target. I just threw it and I landed in the water. So this one I'm doing a terrible job. I just threw it off the screen again. And I'm 5 over par. +5. So all those birdies that I just got, all the pars that I just got, I just wiped them all out with this one hole. Uh, that's pretty neat. So I'm on the last hole, hole 18. It's par 4. You got to chunk it over water, which the water, it looks like it's over 300 feet, so I should be able to clear the water. Here we go. I just chunked it, and I did. I am very close to the hole now. I'm 46 feet away. Got 10 wind against me. I'm going to do a half shot, throw it right here, and I landed 8 feet. So, no 9 feet. No 9 feet. I actually landed 8 feet away. So I've done 10 and 8. There's no 9 feet. And birdie shot. Got it. Got my birdie shot. So it looks like once you beat the game, it doesn't actually show you your score. It doesn't actually congratulate you or do anything. Or maybe my score was just so bad it was like, ugh. Let's go back to the main menu. But it goes right back to the main menu where I can choose Ultimate Frisbee or Frisbee Disc Golf. So I'll try Ultimate Frisbee this time. When I choose Ultimate Frisbee, it lets me say it shows me play, multiplayer, and options. So I'm gonna play. There are several teams actually. So there's one team. It's a guy with brown hair that's kind of long with the green and yellow shirt. A guy with the short brown hair with the green and yellow shirt. A guy with messy brown hair with the green and yellow shirt. A guy with somewhat messy brown hair with green and yellow shirt. An old guy with slightly graying hair with green and yellow shirt. And a buzz cut hair guy with green and yellow shirt. And a super pale ghost looking guy with super dark black hair with a green and yellow shirt. And then another buzz cut guy with a green and yellow shirt. So I'm going to go with Scary Ghost Man. Scary Ghost Man looks like he is probably the best character. He's got super slow speed, which makes sense because he's a scary ghost. His throw distance is phenomenal. It's 5 stars because he's a scary ghost. His throw accuracy is only a 3 because not everybody is afraid of ghosts. And his defense is only 3 because his feelings get hurt a little bit when people aren't afraid of him. So we're going to use him. Okay, so it's not just one guy. I got to choose some other people. So I'm going to also choose the old guy. The old guy is really fast, but he's not that great at throwing. His throw accuracy is also terrible, but he's got great defense, so he's got great health insurance. We're going to go with slightly messy hair brown guy. He's super fast. He's got some great throw distance, but his accuracy is terrible because he can't see past his messy hair. And his defense is bad because the hairspray he used didn't last very long. And then last but not least is we have a slightly long hair guy with green and yellow shirt. He's very average. He's very average looking, and his stats show that. He's very average speed, very average throw distance. His throw accuracy is very average, and his defense is very average. So I appreciate him for being average. So even though they were all in green and yellow shirts and that screen, I now can choose my team colors. So my team colors, which none of the team colors are green and yellow. There is Mario colors, which is brown. A blue and red. There is a orange and blue. There is a Ronald McDonald red and yellow. And then there's a referee looking color that is gray and yellow. So I'm going to go with Mario again and go with the blue and the red. We're going to do blue and red team. So blue and red team is coming out on the field. I have the Frisbee. I'm not really sure how to play this game. All right, so now I'm running. It looks like there's a yellow. Yellow team is Ronald McDonald. How do I play this game? Looks like they scored. So I don't know how to play Ultimate Frisbee. It looks like Ultimate Frisbee is a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. It's not very, So it looks like when you have the frisbee, you can't move while you have it. You gotta chunk it. And I just caught it in the touchdown. Touchdown! I scored! I don't understand how this works. So now I have to throw it, I guess. I'm running across the field right now going, woo! So now I gotta throw it. I just threw it. It looks like yellow team now has it. Yellow team caught it. Yellow team's throwing it again. Okay, so did they score? Yeah, they scored. Now they're going. All right, so now they're going to throw it to me. I have some defense on it. Okay, this is weird. Okay, so it looks like I intercepted it. Looks like they intercepted it. I'm so confused at what's going on. All right, they just scored again, and now they're running across the field going. So they're celebrating their victory. So now I'm running towards the frisbee. They just jumped it across. I got 9 seconds to throw it. Apparently, if you miss, the other team gets it. So if it hits the ground, the other team gets it. Is that how the ultimate frisbee is played? Guys, how do you play ultimate frisbee? Yeah, it looks like it hits the ground, then the other team gets it. That's good to know now. All right, 3, 2, 1, chunk it. Yeah. 3, 2, 1, go. 3, 2, 1. Throw it all the way down. All right, you didn't throw it. All right, I got the frisbee back. Again. This game doesn't make any sense. Why do people like this? All right. I missed it. I missed it. Yeah, it doesn't make any sense. I just gotta. All right, so I'm gonna score, I guess. All right, catch it, catch it. Yeah, scored. Now I'm going. Woo! Woo! Running all the way down the field. Woo! All right, now I throw it. I threw it. They caught it. Now I gotta defend. Ready? One thing that they're having me do right now is that I can't drink any drinks while I'm in here. If I'm thirsty, I have to leave the room and drink my drink. And all this talking is making me thirsty. So I don't know if I'm gonna stream the whole time. It's it's a lot of talking, and I'm not feeling these new rules. Oh, and now they scored. All right, they're dunking it back to me. What do y'all? There's no time, so I don't know how long we're playing this till. We got 5 seconds to throw it. 4, 3, 2. All right, so that was not accurate at all. So I went to where the X was, and intercepted it. I was supposed to score. It's my turn for a woo moment. So I was right next to the score point, and I tried to toss it to the guy who was right there, and he missed it. But I just made this. I made the score. So woo! I'm back down the field. Yay! It's such a long walk back down the field. All right, let me check one thing. All right, 3, 2, 1. Chunk this across the field. Man, oh man. All right, I intercepted it. All right, here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here. I missed. It's terribly. All right, they're trying to score. They're trying to score. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. We gotta stop. Intercepted. Yeah, baby. Come on. All right, looks like they intercepted again. All right, we're going across, 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 going across. Intercepted. 3, 2, 1, chunk. All right, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Here we go. All right, all right, good, good. All right, I'm right next to the score point. Right next to the score point. You blew it. I almost intercepted on the score point. You missed. How did I miss? I was right on the score point and it flew right over me. This game's mechanics are weird. All right, they're trying to get it back to their side. They've almost got it. Intercepted. Oh, he caught it. Now they're going. Woo! Woo! All right. Let's see if I can throw this thing all the way downfield. 3, 2, 1. All the way downfield. I missed. Yes, they're just slowly ganging up on me. They scored again. Now it's 6-3. Woo! They're downfield. Yay! All right, start back over. I got the frisbee. And I missed the throw. They missed the throw. Missed the throw. All right, we just made it to halftime. I feel like, I guess halftime is determined by score. So it's now 7-3, and I'm being destroyed. All right, for some reason, my guy threw it all the way back into my end zone. Not really sure why. All right, they just scored. Woo! See the yeah, this is this is boring. I know y'all are having a grand old time. All right, I don't know how much longer I'm gonna do this. Like I'm getting thirsty. I have to leave the booth, take a drink. I'm gonna try to beat this one, and then once I beat this one, I think I'm gonna be done. But all right, I scored. Woo! I hit the floor. Yeah. Here we go. Hey, Nicholas Gaming, thanks for joining the stream. All right, we're playing some Ultimate Frisbee on the 2DS now. That's not very fun. All right. Oh, looks like they scored. Yay! I am playing with the DS because Nintendo sent it to me to showcase to you guys, but I can't actually show you the screen. Even if I wanted to anyway, it's too bright. Oh, I missed the score. Wowzers. So apparently in Ultimate Frisbee, uh, apparently in Ultimate Frisbee, if you catch it in the end zone, you don't score if you intercept it. You have to still go play outside of it and like try it again. That's a weird rule. Ooh, I scored again! Woo! Last time you played with the DS was 10 years ago and you're 19. That's cool. This is this is a Nintendo 2DS, so it's a sequel to the DS. The DS is this system is so much more powerful than the Nintendo Switch. Like the things that you can do with this is phenomenal. Oh, I scored again! Yeah, 96! Woo! Woo! Yeah, that's fine. Babies can play this. There's some there's some baby games on here. I assume. I assume that you know, Konami gonna make some video games for it. Be a Pokemon game. There'll definitely be a Pokemon game. Alright, so I just prevented them from scoring, but it, like, who am I supposed to throw it to? Yeah, I just jumped it halfway across the street, and it didn't work. All right, so now I got it back. Got to throw it all the way down. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Here. Are they intercepted? Let's see. And here we go. Up and down. Oh, he missed. All right, so now we're going to ultimate frisbee this all the way into the end zone. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Come on, touchdown. Come on, touchdown. Oh, I missed. People now use computers. I mean, I could be playing Elden Ring on this computer. And this computer has Elden Ring, it has Celeste, it has Fortnite, Outlast, Apex Legends, Counter-Strike Go, Overwatch, Hardscape, Shipbreaker, Destiny 2. It's got all kinds of cool stuff on there, but I'm playing Ultimate Frisbee. And I just scored. Yeah! Woo! 9-7. I'm making a comeback. All right, so we got. Oh man, this game's taking forever. All right, go person, go. Go person, go. Into the end zone. Into the end zone. We're doing it. We're doing it. We're doing it. Oh, I missed. I missed. I missed. Hey, Buzzy Robo. Thanks for joining the. Thanks for joining the stream. Low life. No, there's no actual life bar in the game. So you don't have to worry about any of that. Oh, they intercepted it again. I'm really close to catching up because they were destroying me 7-3. Now it's 9-7. So I'm at Momocon, so there's a lot of con noise behind me. I'm not really sure what all you're hearing. You may be hearing all that rackety noise. There's like a clickety noise going on right now. Right now somebody's playing like a Beat Mania or something. Woo! It scored! Yeah! 9-8. 9-8. 9-8. How tall am I? I am 6 feet tall. And I chunked it walking down the field. I don't know when Ultimate Frisbee ends. I assume it's whoever gets to 14 first. The 7th is halftime. Now they scored. Now it's 10 to 8. 10 to 8. 10 to 8. I missed the touchdown. Oh, I could have made it 10 to 9. Seems like every time I catch up, they immediately are like, oh, I'm suddenly good at the game now. Can you not hear me, Buzzy? I don't have control over the microphone here. The microphone is different than the one I'm used to using. And no, I'm using one of these. Using this microphone. I'm not. It's something that the con provided. I'm not familiar with this microphone, and they said I can't mess with any of the settings for it. So they've already inputted everything for me. I'm not allowed to mess with the equipment. So I can't really help there on the microphone bit. It's a touchdown again. What does my wife think about this? I mean, she's fine with it. Yes, poor people can't use a good microphone. Well, this isn't my microphone. This is provided by the Momocon, which is a anime convention in Atlanta. So they're the ones that provided the microphone. I would assume that the microphone I have is a lot better. So I can't speak for this microphone. Now, other people have been using it, and so they may have messed with the settings, which is why it's not working. Yeah, that is a Blue Yeti. So we were told not to mess with the equipment. I can't speak for the other people that have been streaming in this booth. They have been streaming for 2 or 3 days now. So, they may have messed with it and caused it to mess up. But I have not touched it. I don't change any of the settings that are provided. The only thing that I change or add onto is on the OBS system. All I add is a display capture, a video capture, and a window capture. Man, that guy wide open, right? Just waiting, and nope. It says now it's their turn again. Does it? I've never used this microphone before. The microphone that they scored while I wasn't looking. The microphone that I have always used has been in the webcam. I have a Logitech webcam, and always used that microphone. I mean, it picks up background noise and whatnot, but I don't really care. It's low effort and it's cheap. I'll probably get a condenser microphone eventually for my house, but I'm not going to spend any good money on it. All right, I caught this. Now I've got to. Oh, I missed. I keep getting like right up to the touchdown spot, and then I can't make the score. Yep, I get right up to it. You should come on out if you haven't come out yet. I mean, it's still today and tomorrow. Today just started. Well, it's 1 o'clock. Still feels like it's 10 in the morning. But yeah, the day just started. Still going on all day, and then come out tomorrow too. Oh, it looks like they scored again. Now it's 12-8. All right, Buzzy, I appreciate it. You take care now. I keep running backwards. Yeah, these people. I mean, they have like they scored. Now it's 13-8. 13-8. I'm just getting slaughtered. Like I did a great job catching up, but then I wasn't able to get. Alright. Let's see. Yeah, but once this game is over, I'm gonna stop the stream because I'm gonna go do something else. Get thirsty. I scored! Yeah, woo! 13-9, 13-9. 13-9. Maybe I can catch you back up. Thanks, Nicholas Gaming. I appreciate it. It took 32 years of hard work, but I finally got to this point. Alright, well, my game is glitched. I don't know if you can see it. Oh, you won't be able to see it. My game was glitched. All the characters were smashed together and they were running up to where the frisbee was. It has since fixed itself. I missed the throw. Missed the throw. Oh man, they're almost scoring. They're almost scoring. I keep throwing it way too far. Well, the game's getting intense. I think it ends at 14 points. All right, they're looks like they're trying to score. Looks like they're trying to score. They scored 14-9, and it looks like the game is not over. Halftime is when they scored 7. It's still going. We're still playing. All right. I missed to throw it right to the guy. I mean, I probably shouldn't have picked the old guy with the terrible throwing accuracy. Alrighty. Oh, I missed. Go. Got Jake. You're wide open. You're wide open. All right. The other guy's wide open. Wide open. Got it. I scored. Yeah, woo! 50-10. All right. Let's see. Lolo, I'm going to tell everyone that you are a liar and you're going to lie. I am not a liar. I'm still everyday 100K. How often do I eat fried chicken and pizza? So fried chicken, almost never. It's really hard for me to digest fried chicken. I do not have a gallbladder. So oil and fatty foods mess it up. And pizza kind of does the same stuff. So it's not often, but I like pizza a lot. I get pizza maybe once every 2 weeks or so. No, I'm still everyday 100K. ultimate frisbee throw, go. Got it. Yeah, 14-11. Woo! Down the field, yeah. Yeah, pizza's like one of those things. It's even if it's bad, it's still good as a pizza. They won. Final score 15-11. It looks like 15 is the score you played to. It doesn't give any stats or anything in the game. It just goes right back to the main screen. So yeah, that's fine. I'm not really worried about this game. All right. Well, I'm gonna end the stream a little bit early. I have like another 40. I have about 25 minutes left. Oh, excuse me. About 25 minutes left, but I got some other stuff to do, so I'm gonna end the stream a little bit early. And I appreciate you guys joining, watching along with the Ultimate Frisbee. That was a lot of not fun. Did not enjoy that game, Nintendo. Probably should have made a better game for me to play on the Nintendo 2DS. So again, I appreciate everybody for coming out to the stream. Exhausting to stream 3 days in a row. So I'm going to hang up the towel now. I don't know when the next time I'll be streaming, so just keep an eye out. It'll be random until I figure out some kind of stream schedule. And even then, I'd be streaming on the stream channel and not necessarily the main channel. So, but anyway, appreciate it. Thanks for